What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It is your main man, juggernaut of multi-platinum production team,
Arkatech Beatz.
Welcome to the music review live series by Platinum Producer. That's me. If you've never been here before, make sure you like, comment, and subscribing. Shout out to my partner, Mike Trauma D. I am part of Arkatech Beatz, multi-platinum production team. We have produced for all of the greatest people in hip-hop. Big Pun, Nas, Prodigy of Mobb Deep, Jadakiss The Game, Max B, French Montana, Wiz Khalifa, Killer Mike, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, Sheik Luch. The list goes on and on, man. You know, Freddie Gibbs, man, Sci-Hi the Prince, Waka Flocka Flame, Shorty Low. So many others. You know, so if it's your first time here, man, make sure you like, commenting, and subscribing. Make sure you're submitting your music to the link on the screen, because we are listening to music tonight. It is a Friday night, so I know people are just about doing their own thing. We're not going to be on too long. We're going to be on for a little bit. And that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be on for a little bit, listening to some joints. The queue is approximately at 400. We've had a total of 432 submissions since we started the series. So the queue is growing rapidly. Best bet that I would always suggest to folks, I know folks are submitting, it is free to submit, but if you're looking to get yourself guaranteed listened to in most sessions, your best bet would be to either skip or do Throne, skip, super skip, or Throne, to kind of get you in front of the line so that you can get listened to on live and that you can get that feedback that you're looking for. So listen. Like I said, it's Friday. And we listen to some music, man. We get ready to go. Shout out to everybody that's gonna jump into the live. And we're just waiting for some folks to get in. Make sure you're tapping the screen, liking the live. Y'all sharing the live. Doing all kind of stuff, man. Make sure you can listen to tonight, man. Well, look at my music, man. Let's go. Wave 3.5, Narcos, French Montana, Max B, out now, with production by us, Arkatech Beatz. Max B, $1 Million Baby 4, coming soon, with production by us again. It's a killer, featuring 2 Chainz, Wiz Khalifa. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. Coach Jay, what up? Hey man, just trying to get it done, man. You know, just trying to get it done, man. You know what I'm saying? Wait for this album to drop. Your boy got joy with 50 Cent. Got the internet in the chokehold. Just trying to get ready for what comes next. Shout out to everybody jumping into the live. Shout out Sean Anthony Baker, man. New movie coming. Shout out to everybody jumping into the live, man. Drac, what up? We're about to get started in about 5 minutes. There's almost 200 songs in this queue, man. So, did you submit a skip? Shout out to everybody that's on the different platforms: Kick, Twitch, X, all the other good places, man. Facebook, Instagram. Oh, Instagram. Speaking of which, forgot to go live over there. I'll be forgetting. Everybody jumping in the live, man. We're getting ready to listen in about 5 minutes. Start listening to these songs, to these beats. Start listening to this music.
Arkatech Beatz.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody joining in the live. Hey man, let's not use that terminology, man. We don't use that language about being broke, man. Over here, we're gonna speak the abundance. About to get started in a few minutes. Take a listen to some of these tracks, man. Shout out to everybody in the live, man.
Arkatech Beatz.
Let's go. First join up tonight. You know how this works now. People submit into the queue. I get on nightly for about an hour. That's about the most time that I could really allot to it. Remember what we got going on right now? We got Coke Wave 3.5 out right now. Max B, French Montana, Me Too. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. If you haven't already, with the hit single Ever Since You Left Me is out. You know, run it up. We got $1 Million Baby 4 coming. Cosmo Brothers coming. Don Snow coming. Max B is going crazy right now. So just for people who understand it's real in the field, we're working in real time. We're not one of these, cat reviewers out here capping. We're not doing that. We have work for everybody, from Big Pun, the prodigy of Mobb Deep, to Jadakiss, the Game. Like I said, Lloyd Banks, you can go do the research. You can see it for real. And we're just doing these reviews because we want to look for people to collab with, man. And we want to look for people to see how we can help and see how people get their music better. And at the same time, we're trying to make sure that folks are, learning the music business. So if you're a producer and you're looking to learn the music business, make sure that you're jumping into our school community. Future Producer Society the link is on the screen. Make sure you're jumping into that. We are teaching the music business there. We're going over stuff like publishing. We're doing workflows. We're going to be doing more tutorials in terms of MPC tutorials for music production straight up. And there's going to be a bunch of other things that we're going to be getting into. The community is new. It's on the ground floor. It's free to join. But as it grows, it will grow and things will change. You know what I'm saying? As more records come out, as you start to hear this Wiz Khalifa's joints, and once you start to hear these 2 Chainz joints, and once these records start coming out, things will change. As Fat Joe says, price go up. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday's price is not today's price. So, get in on the ground floor. You know what I'm saying? Start building. Let's start building, right? I'm going to listen to this couple of joints. This joint's called Boxing Match. Right? This joint's called Boxing Match. And this is by Big Skrill. Let's take a listen. Y'all make sure y'all tell me if y'all can hear the music loud enough.
Sure.
Look, that blick ain't got no cereal, but still can get your honey smacked. Pockets on Playboy Mansion, this a bunch of racks. Y'all so fucking broke, I'm about to cop a bunch of cash. Can't put my part aside, I'd rather die than get these Buffy snatched. Ooh, my bitch so damn thick, I tell her jump and clap. Why you say you road running, never touch the map? He might win an Oscar, pussy with the toughest act. Boxing match, if I hit that wood, it get the punching back. That's all on my belt, look like it flooded man. Chopper with the titty so damn deadly like a lump attached. When them arms hit your body, you can't hug it back. Y'all just talk about the ballers, you're like Chuck and Shaq. Volleyball, these shoes got spikes, I might get something smacked. They done chased him down with sticks like he was running track. Looking like I hunt this baby's camera, plus I'm up in racks. Bro, on all the smoke, I bet his lungs is black. You think he working valet, bro, be parking whips. His money in my hand to make my haters do the Arthur fist. Man, that little song was decent, I got harder shit. Closet full of babe, hand full of paint, that's my starter kit. Hit so many people up at once, I thought romance text him. LeVar Ball, y'all talking crazy, half-stepping. You ain't got no commas like a long bad sentence. Only care about my own cheese, I make a bad dentist. Add it up right in their face like I was giving math lessons. Lil Switchy turn a single fire to a fast weapon. He reminded me of Hitler, probably cause of stash lessons. On the block just posted up, my fucking round and jab stepping. Hit record and put my life on wax just like a dab session. Brody get to going through your shit just like he bad checking. Told them take his chain off slow and then they made a fast exit. We gon' call you Dexter if you pop out in that lab necklace. Thoroughbred, I'ma play it real in all scenarios. Brody in that field just posted up like he was scaring crows. You ain't got no paper, I'm starting to think you're scared of pros. That chopper bring them boys up, you would think they sharing hoes. That blick ain't got no cereal, but still can get your honey smacked. Pockets on Playboy Mansion, this a bunch of racks. Y'all so fucking broke, I'm about to cop a bunch of cash. Can't put my part aside, I'd rather die than get these Buffy snatched. Ooh, my bitch so damn thick, I tell her jump and clap. Why you say you road running, never touch the map? He might win an Oscar, pussy with the toughest act. Boxing match, if I hit that wood, it get the punching back. That blick ain't got no cereal, but still can get your honey smacked. Pockets on Playboy Mansion, this a bunch of racks. Y'all so fucking broke, I'm about to cop a bunch of cash. Can't put my part aside, I'd rather die than get these Buffy snatched. Why we so damn thick, I tell her jump and clap. Why you say you road running, never touch the map? He might win an Oscar, pussy with the toughest act. Boxing match, if I hit that wood, it get the punching back.
Sure.
Shout out to Big Skrill on this one, man, called Boxing Match. After first listen, I feel like the mix could be a little better. Riz, what up? Kaz, what up?
Look, that blick ain't got.
I feel like right there, there's some wasted real estate. Y'all gotta start saying something in the beginning so that we know that you're getting ready to jump on this track. Now, that's my first intuition on it. And then really what's killing me on this record, man, is there's two things that's hurt me on this record. Is this hook. This hook is this long 8-bar verse hook. We've been talking about this all week. No, we're not doing that. We got the song. You name the song Boxing Match, and then you have a part of the verse that makes a reference to that term boxing match. In those 4 bars, you want a 4-bar hook that repeats 2 times to make your 8-bar hook. You do not want an 8-bar rap hook. This is a no-no in 2026. It's been a no-no for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? This kills your replay value. Nobody remembers what you said in your hook because it sounds too much like parts of your verse. It's too long, right? So we need that. We need that to be able to be condensed down. Pick the best 4 part of the bar, and then repeat that twice. Make that the hook. Make sure those are doubled, stacked, whatever you got to do to make it stand out from the rest of the record. And then there's portions of your vocal performance that I believe are better than the others. As you start to get into your track, maybe midway through, you start to kind of pick it up, and that energy is there, right? So we know that energy is there. You spitting, you got a few slick lines in there that I caught. So, this is a good thing. But we have to make sure, I think throughout the whole verse, I think you might have only doubled maybe 1 line, right? And remember, when we're ad-libbing and we're doubling lines, this is to make sure that the punchlines don't get missed, right? This is to accentuate certain words so that these words don't get missed. Because remember, as the lyricist, you're saying stuff that's slick. So we have to find ways to make sure that people are really, tuning in to the things that make the record sound more slick. So I need you to do that a little bit more, and then making sure that you're not doubling everything, but make sure you just you're doubling the words, or you're backing up the words that really are saying something that you want the lines to stand out on. And then you have ad-libs sometimes going on to kind of bring attention to certain parts of the record, right? Now, and some of the stuff that as like famous ad-libs is the skirt skirt, and the brrr, like those are the famous ad-libs that guys have been able to turn into signatures. And I'm not asking for anything as elaborate as that, but you get the idea that these are the things that stand out. If you think about it now, these are things that stand out. Like these are ad-libs now that become like signature in records, right? Because guys do it so well. So between those two things, you got the hook at the end. You have a little bit of real estate in the beginning that I think can get filled in. Get this mix a little bit better. Let's get that vocal performance tightened up. I think you should be good to go. You know what I'm saying? And we try to jump into it that way. You know what I mean? But I'd like to thank you for the submission. We're gonna jump into our first page skip. Again, we had a total of 434 submissions. So, this series is growing, man. Like we're almost at 500 submissions, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Since we started this, it's only been a few weeks. So we're jumping into this thing. First page skip of the night is for Bill B. And he said he's made for this. I'm going to take a listen to it. Is Bill B in the building?
Yeah. Hey, if I'm honest, K, I'm not as honest as I should be, But I guess we got space and time and opportunity for that right now, yeah? Alright. Amen. These last 2 years have been the hardest of my life. So many of my dreams died. I sleep on Elm Street at night. The reaper sowing seeds and growing weeds to keep me out the fight. Steady coding schemes, and so it seems he leads me out the light. I know opposing teams provoking me to leave, but I decide to get a hold of things. I'm knowing he won't leave me out to dry. Like the laundry on the clothesline, I can't have a closed mind. So I'm digging deeper, like I'm searching through a coal mine. I know that it's a diamond in the rough of this. The testing trials don't end just cause I say I had enough of it. I'd rather lose to fight that say that I ain't go out scuffling. The clip that's loaded on my side, the same place that my buffer is. The love that's deep inside my soul, the same place that I'm suffering. I feel like I'm in pieces, but he know just how the puzzle fit. I tell it all to God, but still I don't feel safe discussing it. Vulnerable with y'all, but see I don't know who to trust with it. Uttering cries up to the spirit, he can hear it, I know it for sure. Circumstances in my life feel like I've been close to ignore it. Urges just to break the hinges if he don't open the door. Repeating the same prayers cause you act like you ain't heard them before. I'm tired of instability. Division in my family led to increased sensitivity. Praying for a mentor, but I decrease inclusivity. Petty pious heart to my struggle with humility. My parenting just had me ask myself, dog, are you kidding me? Cause I just see the kid in me. Then I try to shape up cause I see just what my kids could be. Now it's childhood trauma and I'm asking, is this it for me? A bunch of ebbs without the flows. This part of life is sickening. I'm trying not to complain, I promise. But you said this what you want, so I'm just being honest. If I pour my heart out to you, know it's from the bottom. I send a message up the wreck, I'm trying to skip the bottom. I pray you saw the problem. Yeah.
That's Bill B, man, made for this. Bill B, is this a, what is this an interlude, intro? Like, just give me some context on it before I really start to give you what my 2 cents on it. And where you from also when you hit me in the chat on that. Shout out to Bill B in the building, man. This is a joint called Made for This. I like his rap cadence. I like where his voice is at on this record. He got a standout vocal on this joint. I guess this is a good rap cadence. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say New York, but you got the single today, Open Letter, before you drop the album this year. Ohio. All right, that's what's up. Shout out to that. So listen, man. Congrats on getting it done, right? Because you're putting a single out. So this is probably the most important thing, that you putting music out and you get it to folks so that they can see and hear who you are and see what's good and what time it is. That's a good thing. Lyrically, good thing. I see you doing your thing on this lyrically. Like I said, I like the way your voice cadence is. I like where your confidence is. I like the way that you're rapping as far as your voice and those type of things. There's a few things with this right here that I think that could take it from being a decent situation to a better situation, right? And I tell guys this, even when you're doing these type of joints where you just want to kind of flex your lyrical exercise on it, still try to see if you could structure it in some sort of song format, right? And how I would always suggest it is like this. They say, for example, this is a joint that probably got one long verse. It's considered one long verse. Cool. I would always try to sandwich that in between a hook of some sort, right? And we're talking about 4 bars that you repeat twice, right? Something, made for this. Something, made for this. Title of the song, to drive home the title of the song. You want to put that in front, put that verse in the center, put that joint at the end. So now what happens is now a record now that just becomes, because we are in the streaming era, and we have to remember that when we're dealing with the streaming era, the only way for us to get recognized and things to get moved algorithmically is for a record to have very good engagement, which means people are going to listen to it all the way through, and replay value. If those 2 things aren't present, then the algorithm is not going to work in your favor, and that's going to go across social media, not just Spotify or DSPs. It's going to be on any social media platform. So if you got a piece of content with this song and it's on YouTube, if it doesn't have the engagement, right, which is going to be the play length, right, people playing all the way through, and if it doesn't have the replay and the share and the engagement, then these things don't. It doesn't help to trigger your algorithm. It doesn't help to get your record into a discovery type situation. So I want my lyricists, and I think this is what's coming from my lyricists. My lyricists are basically saying, hey man, I don't want to have to do a song like, I don't want to do a song. I just want it to be like this. Remember what you're dealing with. Once you start to upload this stuff to DSPs, it's like they're no longer, in my opinion, is no longer kind of dealt with like an album. You know, like how you used to have an album, they used to have interludes and this and that and the third. It doesn't treat it that way. It treats everything like it's a damn single on its own, right? Records perform on their own. They don't perform like in a cohesion type of format. So you're gonna have records that people like and share, and records that people save. So your job, pardon me, your job now as an artist is to make sure that each record is a standout record and can stand alone in an entire body of work. Like this is now the new way of trying to get it done. You have to think in that mind frame. Is that I want to say I got a album of 10 songs, but each of these songs have to be able to stand on their own to be able to survive in the streaming platforms, in the streaming era, right? Because each song is judged individually, right? And the only time that you may get some residual is if you got the previous song is really that good that people may continue to let it keep playing. And you may be able to get away with some things in the middle, but most folks are going to skip. You know what I'm saying? People who are used to their Spotify and that type of stuff, most folks, they like to listen to what they like to listen to. They pick their favorite songs, and that becomes part of their playlist, and that's what they're listening to every day, every night. And sometimes if you're a part of the algorithm, you can crack that, but it's very difficult, especially if you have a song that's not formatted like a song, which doesn't have a hook. So if it's not formatted like a song, then it creates that type of, you're creating friction for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're creating friction for yourself. So the best thing here to do is, even when you have situations that are going to be extra lyrical, we still want to sandwich that between some sort of semblance of a hook. We got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to make sure that your record gets the attention that it's supposed to have, so that it gets to be able to have that replay value and to have that type of redundancy. Just remember that, and I think we should be good on that. Like I said, ultimately, I like the way that this beat is going a little bit, but when I was counting down, I was hoping that a beat dropped. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that a beat dropped because it's even though it has a dope sample, it has a dope loop, to me it feels like it could still benefit from having a drum track. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know guys are doing this drumless thing right now, but I don't think that's for everything. You know what I'm saying? I think that there are like really, really, really elaborate loops that really require that. And then there are other records that I think that can benefit from having a good drum track on there. So that's just my 2 cents on it. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you for sending this in. That's Bill B. This record is called Made for This. Make sure y'all checking him out. When you guys are submitting, man, make sure y'all put your socials in here so people can find you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the thing is on the screen. You know what I mean? Hey, man, we here, man. I'm favored in this because let me also tell y'all that it's this, and this is what people don't understand about this platform. For those who follow us, they know that we're brand ambassadors for places like Song Trust. We've been for Song Trust. We've been brand ambassadors for places like Splice and other different companies. We've been brand ambassadors for, right? Cloud Bounce, which was a mastering program that used to be part of CD Baby that got acquired by FL Studio. So we've been in the game for a minute, and we've been attached to different type of platforms early in their development. There's another platform that's about to emerge that's going to be basically a music discovery platform. And what happens is they'll use curators like myself to help to funnel songs over there for them to be discovered, for people to find. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll be an ecosystem where people can like, share, actually send you money, that type of thing, and those type of situations like that. So I'm trying to map out what that's going to look like for us. And some of the stuff that I'll be working with here, I'll just be submitting over there to just be part of that situation and a part of that ecosystem. So this is a multi-layered thing. You know, not only am I listening for new artists, I'm listening for new producers. I'm also trying to get folks into those new ecosystems where they can get discovered, right? by other fans, right? Because that's more important than anything else right now, is being discovered by fans. Bump everything else what people are talking about. Your fans are who's going to support you. Your fans are going to be the ones that pay the bills for you. Like, that's the reality of the situation. So you want to be in front of places where they're going to be fans. They're going to be places where people could actually listen and discover and find music. Like, so that's what I'm trying to see if I can get folks to be part of and try to work on that as well. So shout out to you, man. Thank you for submitting. Shout out to everybody that's jumping in, submitting on this joint. Make sure that y'all are sharing the live, liking the live, doing all other good stuff, because this stuff is important in terms of making the algorithm work for us, right? So we're trying to do what we do. I'm going to jump into this next record. It's called Bad by, is that Mizzou? It says it's a dubstep joint. SoundCloud link.
Turn up the bass!
Shout out to Mizzou on this bad joint. This is a dubstep record. As you guys can hear it, it is loud as hell. It is basically to the point of distortion, which is we gotta kind of give it a little bit of, just a little bit of breathing room, man, so that it can breathe just a little bit, man. You know what I mean? I know we want it to be loud as hell, and then when that drum drops, yeah, that joint tough. When that drum drops on there, and I think you should kind of, lean into that a little bit more. I felt like it didn't really drop enough. It was more of the other stuff, and it was kind of like not bringing us back to what made the record really move, which when the drum dropped in it. And if you listen to, if you ever been a person that listens to dubstep music, man, like again, it's really about that zone and those vibes that you're trying to get into. From my vantage point, I always like to see it come back to that. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's the building of a good record, right? So, I know sometimes we can get into this thing where we're just kind of playing with vibes and stuff like that. But I always like to have things that have that replay, There always has to be that section that draws the listener back to it. You guys know when you have your record has their favorite sections in it, right? There's going to be parts of the record that are the favorite parts of the record that you're just waiting to hear over and over again in the record, right? This is what hooks us, right? That's the whole definition of a hook. That's the whole definition of having these songs that make us feel a certain type of way, because there are certain moments in the record that keeps bringing us back to it. And what I like to see more, especially even if you're doing dubstep or anything else, is that we have a set of events that happen in a song and they need to repeat too often what I'm hearing is that the events that are happening in the records are just arbitrary. And they happen just one time, and then the record is over, right? So imagine having your favorite part in the record that happens and it only occurs one time and it doesn't occur any other parts of the record. Imagine having, Thriller, and he only says, this is Thriller Night, and he sings it one time, he doesn't sing it again, right? The whole record goes out at the end, Vincent Price jumps on and it's over with. You never hear the hook again. So it's like, these things can't just occur one time. Like, if you're going to have a dope change or you're going to have a dope beat drop or something like that, we have to find a way for it to loop back. You got to find a way to loop back to whatever built us up to get to that point. We need to do it again and build it back to it again so that we can have it as something that has a replay value. So that's my 2 cents on that, man. Thank you for submitting. This is bad. Well, that's the name of the song, but it's not that it's bad. This is the name of the song. Shout out to my folks that is in the building. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live real time. It's a Friday night, man. Make sure y'all go check out Bill B, man. He got a new single out, man. I always like to see folks that's in the building like that. We about to jump into this next record in a second. Everybody jumping into live. We're going to jump into this next joint. It is called Life by Ticket. So he's trying to find a sound. Any advice would be appreciated. Let's take a listen to this, man. Ticket. Let's take a listen. Life.
One thing I learned about in life, yo, you got to learn how to take the hit and keep moving. That's what it is, man. Don't never stop, it's a long road. Keep going, don't stop. Life got rules, but still unfair. When you down bad, it seems like no one cares. Getting money at them hoes, gonna stop and stare. I'm shooting for the top, I had to leave the bullshit in the rear. And I'm balling hard, Kobe Bryant, rookie year. Mamba mentality, so no one I should fear. Living in this hellhole, digging for a goal. Wonder will I make it out and have my pockets swole. I'm on the road to riches, I be sliding in the snow. I be lying if I ever told you I was never broke. It's hard to trust the ones that hungers by a rope. I get so high that I let my problems float. I had to swim, they ain't even want me on the boat. No money chain, nigga, just like a remote. They gon' need a telescope just to see me. Cause I'ma be on top where them stars be. I'm talking foreign cars, push start, no key. Everything I do, I made them remember me. Fighting till my last breath like Apollo Creed. I started from the ground up like a plant seed. I talk to God every night, I'm on my knees. I never mind the bullshit, I'm looking for peace. Life got rules, but still unfair. When you down bad, it seems like no one cares. Getting money at them hoes, gonna stop and stare. I'm shooting for the top, I had to leave the bullshit in the rear. And I'm ballin' hard, Kobe Bryant, rookie year. Mamba mentality, so no one I should fear. It feel like I'm in a burning building, no fight suit. Trying to hold up the seal, I'm on my last screw. Before you judge me, take a look at you. I want to mention with the puns in the statue. Opportunity come a swinger for the home run. Fuck my losses, let's talk about when I won. Shit heavy on my shoulder and it weighs a ton. Big cuz told me to handle my business, and I'ma keep on going like I run no sentence. They would never understand my vision. You should pay attention. A real woman is a investment. A bad bitch is just a bill. When you hot, they all wanna chill. They all wanna swallow like a pill. But how many gonna hold down big will? I need answers. If I could change one thing, it would be cancer. Life got rules, but still unfair. When you down bad, it seems like no one cares. Getting money at them hoes, gonna stop and stare. I'm shooting for the top, I had to leave the bullshit in the rear. And I'm ballin' hard, Kobe Bryant, rookie year. Mamba mentality, so no one I should fear. So no one I should fear.
That's Life by Ticket. Listen, man. This is a good track that you picked, the beat that you picked. I feel like the auto tune on you, I think is okay. I feel like your voice is okay. I do feel like the rap performance can be a little bit tighter in terms of just making sure that you're staying on beat. You know what I'm saying? You have some issues where we're not really on beat the way we need to be on the beat, like I would prefer, right? This hook here, I feel like it starts off okay and then it kind of falls off.
If I could change one thing, it would be cancer. Bill, when you hot, they all wanna chill. How many gonna hold down big will? I need answers. If I could change one thing, it would be cancer. Life got rules, but still unfair. When you down bad, it seems like no one cares. Getting money at them hoes, gonna stop and stare. I'm shooting for the top, I had to leave the bullshit.
I'm shooting for the top, leave the bleeders in the rear, and then repeat it. Like what you did now is you added another stanza to it, and then you add the Kobe Bryant line, which isn't really necessary, and then then now you leave a gap. You know what I'm saying? Where this is supposed to have that prime real estate for you to have that repeat value, right? So let's listen to it again, and I'm telling you exactly what is probably would be a better way to work it.
Fair. When you down bad, it seems like no one cares. Life got rules, but still unfair. When you down bad, it seems like no one cares. Getting money at them hoes, gonna stop and stare. I'm shooting for the top, I had to leave the bullshit in the rear. And I'm ballin' hard, Kobe Bryant, rookie.
And then just repeat it. That's at 4 bars, and then just repeat it. You know what I'm saying? Leave the BS in the rear. Life is not, you know what I'm saying? And then just repeat it. And what we want to do is just add a few, like I said, a little bit of stacks, a little ad libs on top of that. And now you have a standout hook that has some good repeat value. Because I think that the melody, life's right? And then when you go, and then it's kind of, now you've taken away from the melody when the melody was already jumping. You already did it for did it for 3.5 bars. You just needed to maintain it and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what that needs there. I think honestly, I feel like if you kind of have this, if this rap is more, I'm not sure if you read it while you was recording it, because it just, again, I just need you to be on the. And this is going to be something that's going to require you to just spend more time in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really what it really boils down to. It's like, are we spending enough time in the studio just to kind of make sure that we can hear that, to hear that we're supposed to really stay, on that beat, and making sure that our cadences and our words are really matching flow and, and marrying to the beat. We have to really pay attention to these things. You know what I mean? Because it's all about making sure that we understand the space. It's making sure that we understand where we need to pause, understanding where we need to use vocal inflection, right? Like, we have to understand that we're the instrument on top as the vocalist. So we have to be able to understand that. We have to be able to make sure that we're marrying with it. The best of the best, they're masters of that. They're masters of making sure that it's not too wordy, Right? And I think that's part of the reason that you're having a little bit of issue. It's a little bit too wordy in certain places. And, you know, the producers and engineers are supposed to tell you, hey, man, bring some of those words out so that we're staying on the bar. You feel me? Whenever you see that you're falling off of the bar or you have to fill up the word and you're changing the rhythm within the rhyme cadence, it's because it's too wordy. And we have to find a way to kind of do less is more to make sure that it stays in the pocket. That's my 2 cents on it. Thank you for submitting, man. I appreciate you. That's life, man. By ticket, man. Appreciate you, brother. We'll get you a star on that. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. I got a few more minutes on this thing before we jump out. What is this? Rack It Up. Rack It Up by Lil Expert. We're going to take a quick listen on that.
The expert has arrived. Barracks. More chicks. I'm next. And I'm my under arrest. Giddy ya. A for a night, I get my chest. I don't play, put you to arrest.
Yeah, that's not quite it, my brother. Thank you for submitting. Not sure what that is, but I understand. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. This is Outside by Real Anderson. Rob Mully, what up?
Yeah, promise, fingers crossed, we making it. Honest, I'm in the kitchen, waking, baking it. Which on beef, no response, we raking it. See you in person, if it's up, then we arranging it. Yeah, outside. See you in person, if it's up, then we gon' slide. Outside, yeah. See you in person, if it's worth it, we gon' ride. Outside, yeah. In person, if it's up, then we gon' slide. Outside, yeah. Worth it, we gon' ride. I'm getting close to my element, heaven sent, river rain. Anderson, Jackson, it's all the same, I'm the man. White cakes on me like Mike, stepping on them alright. Ain't nobody close to being this blessed and cursed, ain't nobody like me. How many graves to dig? Depends how many ops. You still got a life to live, son, don't risk it, better than God's. It's me and Elijah, straight out the east, 2 guys against the odds. If life is a bitch, then I gotta wife her, I gotta trust the bond. 42 mantras every morning, I probably could write the Quran. If I keep going, if I keep knowing, will I get my word to the rise? The boy keep growing, the fuck is he doing? How did he make it outside? We tried to block his phone and take it from him, but he survived.
Nah, that's it. Get out of town. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
1 minute 34 seconds.
Yeah, promise, fingers crossed, we making it. Honest, I'm in the kitchen, waking, baking it. Which on beef, no response, we raking it. See you in person, if it's up, then we arranging it. Yeah, outside. See you in person, if it's up, then we gon' slide. Outside, yeah. See you in person, if it's worth it, we gon' ride. Outside, yeah. In person, if it's up, then we gon' slide. Outside, yeah. Worth it, we gon' ride. I'm getting close to my element. Heaven sent, Reverend. Anderson, Jackson, it's all the same. I'm the man. White cakes on me like Mike, stepping on them all right. Ain't nobody close to being this blessed and cursed. Ain't nobody like me. How many grace to dig? Depends how many ops. You still got a life to live, son. Don't risk it, battling gods. It's me and Elijah, straight out the east, two guys against the odds. If life is a bitch, then I gotta wife her, I gotta trust the bond. 42 mantras every morning, I probably could write the Quran. If I keep going, if I keep knowing, will I get my word to the wise? The boy keep growing, the fuck is he doing? How did he make it outside? We tried to block his phone and take it from him, but he survived.
Listen, man, he's supposed to finish that back out with the hook. Outside, 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 outside. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, man. You gotta find this kid, man. Cause that could be a banger. Like it got such a unique sound. And then the way that he rapping on it is so different. Like he get the right visual on that bitch. Man, that's really a banger. Like listen to that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, promise, fingers crossed, we making it. Honest, I'm in the kitchen, waking, baking it. Who try beef? No response, we raking it. See you in person, if it's up, then we arranging it. Yeah, outside, 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 outside. See you in person, if it's up, then we gon' slide. Outside, 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 outside. Yeah, see you in person, if it's worth it, we gon' ride. Outside, 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 outside. Yeah, in person, if it's up, then we gon' slide. Outside, 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 outside. Yeah, worth it. We gon' ride. I'm getting close to my element. Heaven sent, Reverend. Anderson, Jackson, it's all the same. I'm the man. White cakes on me like Mike, stepping on them all right. Ain't nobody close to being this blessed and cursed. Ain't nobody like me. How many grace to dig? Depends how many ops. You still got a life to live, son. Don't risk it, battling gods. It's me.
Tough. That joint is tough. Look, it is tough. If we was to get the drum on that bitch a little bit heavier, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that trying to be gone, man. Out of here. And then he just drop that hook on the back again. Outside, outside. Come on, man. Listen, man. 1 minute and 34 seconds, man. That's criminal, man. That's criminal, man. No second verse. No second hook. That's criminal, man. Like, that's criminal, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you guys are wasting your DSP money, man. Like, you're not even giving your music a chance, man. Like, you're not giving it a chance. Like, to do it this way, it's like it don't fade out. It cuts off. Like, what we got? Like, come on, man. You're not giving yourselves a chance, man. Like, it's oversaturated. You gotta do something to make it stick, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on. We gotta get it to go. Gotta get it to go. Oh man. All right, I think I'm done. Like, I just it's like yo, it's like I gotta like, yo. You gotta protect your energy, man. Like, cause I get frustrated when I hear it like that. Like, it frustrates me to no end to know that somebody went in the booth, did that, then took a copy, put all the metadata in, and uploaded it to the DSP. It's not finished. Like, that's a lot of effort to get it to this finish line. And for it to not be done. You know? Now, if you tell me, hey, bro, I ran out of bread, and I'm just trying to shoot for the fence, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But if that's not the case, then I got a problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do it like that. We got to make sure this joint is out the way it needs to be out, man. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, I'm about to keep this thing moving and grooving. Shout out to everybody that's jumped into the live tonight, man. Shout out to everybody that jumped in. Shout out to everybody that submitted their records, man. I appreciate y'all. You know, and we just here. We're doing what we do, and we're just making it work the way it needs to work. I like to thank everybody that jumped into the live tonight. You know, the Friday nights always be a little tricky. You know, sometimes if people are bored, it's busy, and if it's not busy, then, you know, it's because, you know, it's Friday night, man. People just got paid. It's Friday night. They outside. Rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Young people be outside. Kaz, man, make sure you're cooking up on that MPC, man. Cooking up. I got to play out some new stuff, man. I might be cooking up like crazy. Nah, I know you in that studio, bro. I know you staying there. You know what I'm saying? I know you staying there. You like you got the work cadence like I got the work cadence. So, you know, so it's all good. So I'm looking forward to hearing it. But yo, shout out to everybody that jumped into the live. My folks in the FPS. I'll be on the lookout for some new things I'm gonna be dropping over the weekend. So let's keep a lookout for that, man. And, you know, we're gonna start getting into closer to a daily cadence of dropping things new inside of the portal. So just look out for that, all right? We're gonna get real busy. $1 Million Baby 4 coming soon, man. Peace, y'all. Be safe.